On the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The deadline for a deal to avoid a government shutdown is midnight tomorrow, and Republicans in the House are still divided. Team coverage begins with correspondent Scott McFarland on Capitol Hill.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is still trying to unite his party behind a bill that will keep things running.
We got to handle this problem. You got to handle it in a bipartisan way.
A closure would furlough tens of thousands of federal workers, and it would force as many as 1.3 million members of the military to work without paychecks. Alice Silver is the wife of a Coast Guard petty officer and mother of two in Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
We're not going to be able to pay bills that are ready to be paid. I'm not affording groceries for my kids.
I'm Tammy McCormick. Arizona and Utah are among the few states to insist their parks will remain open. That includes the Grand Canyon and Zion. The National Mall in Washington will also remain open, but that doesn't guarantee services like restrooms or trash removal. The parks provide a lot of money to states and communities that depend on tourism. National parks could lose 1 million visitors a day during a shutdown. The president of the United Auto Workers Union, Shawn Fain, is expected to make an announcement later this morning. The 2-week-old strike against the Big Three is expanding.
Let me be clear. Fighting for economic and social justice isn't a crime. It's our civic duty.
He's asking the public to join picket lines. Some of the country's biggest Republican donors want to bring a new contender into the presidential race. CBS's Robert Costa says it's Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin.
They see him as someone who could maybe take on former President Donald Trump, but there's a lot of skepticism, too, about whether this is possible with all of the looming ballot deadlines and Trump's dominance.
In Pakistan, medics scrambling to save the injured after a powerful bomb exploded in a crowd in southwestern Mastung, killing more than 50 people. They were celebrating the Prophet Muhammad's birthday at a mosque. A lot of fast food workers in California will be getting raises. Governor Newsom has signed a law setting the minimum wage at $20 an hour. Anisha Williams works at a Jack in the Box in Inglewood.
This is going to help continue to pay our bills, help some people get out of eviction, help us catch up where we need to catch up.
The Culver City, California City Council's approved more than $6 million to buy the historic Reading gun shop, just steps away from a local elementary school. The plan is to hold on to it for good, but keep it closed so a new gun shop doesn't take its place. The store's been in business since the 1950s. S&P futures up 14. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.